Right. Good morning, and welcome to Breakfast Daily. That was Nenena giving us some really good feels. It's a feeling about this week. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but woke up with a lot of energy and fire, and I believe that it's going to translate. We're going to feel it this week. Something is about to turn in Ghana, and I'm excited about it. All right, well, welcome to Breakfast Daily once again. My name is David Citi. Now, we have a very exciting show packaged for you. But before we get into all of that, let me quickly remind you that this show is sponsored by Creamy Plus and Sky Water. And very big thank you to them for supporting the show. Of course, the show is also interactive, and so we definitely want to hear from you throughout the show, especially when we get into conversations that pertain on things that are happening in your communities. It may not be your community specifically, but it could be happening in your community, and we want to hear from you. So use the hashtag Breakfast Daily for us to hear what you're thinking. The WhatsApp line is 0550-585832. Now, let's take a look at our quote of the day today. Very interesting quote. It's a South African proverb, and it says, "Not everyone who chased the zebra caught it, but he who caught it chased it." Not everyone who chased the zebra caught it, but he who caught it definitely chased it. I love this quote because in many ways it speaks to the fact that there has to be a certain deliberateness. There has to be a certain, a plan to actually do things deliberately, all right? And happenstance is not the way we live our lives. Like somebody said, hope is not a plan, And so it's important for us to bear in mind that if we're going to catch it, we're going to have to chase it, all right? And so I want to say a good morning to Vivian Kailoko, who's joined me on the set this morning. Vivian, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, well, how are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good.
What did you do?
No, it was good. All I can say, it was good.
Good for you.
Yeah, no, it was a good weekend, yeah. Now, but if you know me, one of the things that makes me very happy in life is being able to rest and being able to rejuvenate through quietness. Okay. So I'm I don't know what it is, but my best moments are the most quiet moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm not very quiet, soft music in my own space. That's me.
Oh, good.
No, if you get me, that
You'll bring out the best.
Yeah, no, that's
okay,
me.
Okay, now I know what to do. To get stuff done.
No, I really like a lot of quietness, soft music, good ambience. Maybe a glass of wine.
Hey,
boy. Yeah, not a bottle of wine, a glass of wine.
A glass of wine, which is healthy for you, I'm told.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, more than a glass.
Yeah, well,
into something
yeah,
else.
That's,
A glass is fine.
I always believe in everything.
Red wine or white wine?
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't mind. My preference is usually red, but I can do it.
You can do white.
Okay. Well, or even a rosé.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Shirley, but how was yours?
I was working, so I was here. And then on Friday...
I must say that Saturday, watching you on CNN was just sublime. I mean,
why have you changed the tone?
No,
of
I mean,
voice?
no. I mean, it was
It was what?
Sublime.
No, we have to change the subject.
Really?
The tone of the voice.
No, but this is Breakfast Daily.
But anyway, thank you. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed. Did you watch it on Sunday as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
Yes, I did.
Great.
Yes, I did.
But we have something interesting on CNR tonight.
Okay.
We've been pushing for a ban on galamsey.
Yes.
We visited a number of galamsey areas in the eastern region.
Okay.
The Kwabibrim municipality, and Techiman and some other places around the eastern region.
Okay.
And the level of devastation to the environment, to farming, to the water bodies. If you see it, you'll be amazed.
Wow.
It's just sad. It's crazy. and most of the farmers are out of
Yeah.
business, and the few left cannot survive on the meager inputs, revenues they are making.
Yeah.
And now, if you don't get into the galamsey, they do it around you.
Yeah, and so you'll be left alone.
You'll be left, and the
And then
next thing you are out
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
And the most sad part of this thing is now they are doing it in the riverbeds.
Yeah.
Because I'm told that is where you get the
Yeah.
precious
Yeah.
stones. So
Yeah.
they are doing it in, and they are blocking the access routes, the boundaries, everything. So you'll be sitting here and thinking the world is...
And we keep dancing around the issue.
We seem to be struggling to take a decisive decision.
Yeah, that's what it is. But you see, a decision not to decide is also a decision.
Oh, yeah.
So whether you like it or not, the responsibility falls on the one who took the decision, whether it's a decision to do the right thing or a decision not to decide anything.
But this is a
It's
straightforward
decision.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a straightforward. It's a very straightforward matter.
matter.
Yeah.
You ban, because even if you look at the lands, all the topsoil has been removed.
Yeah.
And they've dug huge trenches, 8 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet, 15 feet, right?
Yeah.
And these are all sitting there. These are all, danger areas. And these are in people's communities.
Yeah.
They've cleared people's cocoa farms. They've destroyed the water. The water is, the best color you get is chocolate.
Yeah.
So what do you have really?
Wow.
You have nothing.
Wow.
You have nothing.
And yet we have, so on one hand, we have political leadership helplessly fluffing around, flailing around as if they can't do anything. Then you find that in two communities that at least we know about, Doma and Sefi, where chiefs, traditional leaders, have taken it into their own hands to say,
stop this.
In this place,
It's not happening.
if you do, the chief in that area were destooling you.
Yeah.
And suddenly, it stopped.
But I like what Professor Gordon said on Thursday. You don't have to be confrontational.
No.
And a clear example is the chief, Sefiri guy. And he's not being confrontational.
No,
he
at
said,
all.
don't come and do this.
Yeah.
Thing. So when you get to my town, pass and
Yeah,
go somewhere
and
else.
go.
So why the overall
Yes.
of the country
Yes.
and those who are, we've given the land to them that take care of it, why is it difficult for you to do so? If a chief has been able
No, it's
to
not
do it?
difficult. They don't want to.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Anyway.
Yeah. Today is the 7th of November. We're excited to be here. What do we have in the dailies? Let's start with
Let's start with something nice, at least to clear our minds of our sorrows.
I know, right?
And something which is beautiful traditionally and all that. Historic Hogbechocho Festival, Otumfo Gamanche Art Color to events. This is the daily graphic. And then President Akufo-Addo leads delegation to COP27. Also on the front page of the daily graphic. This is on climate and all that. And your climate, there's a problem.
Yeah.
So I wonder.
So the people who have gone for the COP,
I hope this Galamsey thing comes up there. Because the whole world, if you go to the internet, YouTube, there are so many documentaries on us. We've had people coming from the BBC, The Guardian, everywhere, doing stories on us, on how we're destroying our environment, the health implications, because they're using mercury and all sorts.
And we are the only
all that.
ones.
So let's see what
they're the
they're
only
going to
ones
say.
doing it like this.
Oh,
with
yes.
Excavators.
Yes.
And all of that. We are the only ones. Meanwhile, all around us, people do Galamsey. But we are the only ones who do it like this.
Because those who are, this Galamsey, you have people from most of the African countries doing this thing.
Yes.
Meanwhile, don't do it in their countries.
Well,
so
whatever
anyway,
we do in Rome, how Rome does it, you also do your own.
And then AGI pledges support to turn economy around. This is still in the graphic.
Yeah. I love the photos that I see of the Togwi Siri and Otumfo Osetutu in the Hogbechocho Festival. I just wish that we had done, let me see what page 15 looks like, because they say the story is on page 15. I want to see if there's a lot of, you see, so this is the thing. I mean, the event was so huge and so colorful. It just for me, I think a whole 2-page spread would have been good, because it's historic. I don't know the last time an
Until this
Otumfuo.
is a 60-year anniversary.
Yes, but what I'm saying is I don't know when the last time an Otumfuo went to Anglo for this festival, And every time we're talking about tribal unity, tribal cohesion, and everything else, and so this is very significant, as a gesture, on part of our traditional leaders. So, for me, we are not highlighting it enough. But yeah, I think it's an important thing, and kudos to the gunmen and Otumfuo for making the trip there.
Yeah.
President attends World Leaders Summit on UN climate change in Egypt, and then protesters in demo in Accra against economic hardship. Kumi Preko reloaded. That's on the front page of the Ghanaian Times.
Okay, I'll take you to the Chronicle, and a very interesting headline there. German ambassador to Akufo-Addo convinced Putin to end Ukraine war. I don't know how. Anyway, German ambassador to Akufo-Addo convinced Putin to end Ukraine war.
Wait, I don't understand. So he feels Nana-Addo has more leverage than his own.
I don't know. Let me quickly read this for you so you understand. Now, the German ambassador to Ghana has called on President Akufo-Addo to use Ghana's nomination to the United Nations Security Council as a tool to mount pressure on Russia to stop the war in Ukraine, as well as the promotion of human rights. He firmly believes that Ghana will make a lot of difference by stepping forward to speak against President Vladimir Putin and his army. Now, the ambassador argued that the illegal invasion of Ukraine by Mr. Putin undermined international law and pushing global economies into recession, and Ghana was not an exception, saying, quote, the best program for economic recovery for Ghana is to convince Mr. Putin to stop this horrible war and send Russian troops home. This will not only be a big push for Ghana, but for the global economy. So I'm sure he's saying that because we have a seat at the Security Council, when we go there, we should speak up and then push
so
back
that's
from that angle, but not from...
Because Europe is struggling now in terms of their energy situation.
Especially Germany.
Yeah, Germany, France, they are queues.
Germany
I saw queues.
Oh, but there are queues everywhere. There are problems everywhere. How they are managing is the difference.
No, in Accra there are no queues. It's the price that is high. Okay. But in France, there are queues. The queues what I saw, I only saw in the 80s. I've not seen that.
But I don't think our problem is queue matter. No. Our problem is the cost
but
of
the queue means shortage.
Yes.
Queue means shortage.
You have it. Can you buy it?
We can't. Well, I'm buying.
So which one is painful?
I'm buying.
Me, I'm not buying.
No, me, I'm buying.
You're full.
I haven't filled it, but I'm buying.
When you are driving, you don't even want to. So, Charlie, that's a painful one. The thing is there, but you can't get it. When it's not there, you know that, Charlie.
It's not there. We are all inside.
But it's there. You can't buy it. You can't get it. Or when you get it, you get a tiny bit. And you know, on Sunday, I went to buy for 600 cedis. Yeah. By the time I got to work, 2 bars had gone. And I'm like, so this thing that is happening, when you feel the thing goes up. Then within a few minutes, the thing goes into the air. What is going on? Yeah. I don't get it. I bought the thing. Now the thing is
No, good. But you see, the thing is that the 600, it still sounds like the old 600.
Yes.
But the truth of the matter is that it's actually a lot less than you
I don't mind. So let's say before 600 would get me, let's say, half tank. Yeah. When I bought it, it was quarter tank. Now, when I got the quarter tank, I know I have quarter tank. Yeah. Within a few minutes, 2 bars is off the quarter tank. What's the sense
because the economics of the science of fuel combustion is that the more oxygen you have involved in the cycle, the faster it burns. That's why they always say that filling your tank is more economical.
But I can't feel it now. That's what I was telling you. You have the thing, you can't do it. And now the truck that would have been an option, or the taxi.
It's also...
It's now more expensive.
It's more expensive.
So what do we do? They're
Anyway.
walking through there. Me, I can't do that. Okay, then let me wrap up with Chronicle.
Okay.
Chieftaincy dispute turns bloody. Alleged gunmen gunned down after reportedly attacking Entry Palace. I mean, gunmen, you go to Palace and then, was it the same people who went to release some... There was another place
where some people went into a police station to go and release people.
Can you be that daring?
No, but you see, it also speaks of leadership in our times, right? We need to be so decisive that people can predict before they take the act. What's going to happen? The consequences. No, not even that.
Oh, you mean asking the people who are perpetrating
the act. They know that, look, this thing that I'm going to do, the chance is very possible.
They know nothing will come out.
And that's the problem I have. You see, it's a little like what is happening with the
Galamsey.
No, the Ramsar site.
Oh, but the Ramsar site is over. The minister says he's not doing it again.
No single building will come down. Then he said, for now. He said
what killed me? For now. He said, I haven't authorized any security agent or anybody to come and pull down your building. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Times are difficult. People are struggling.
Yes. He said we are humans.
Yes. And
so
then
we
you know
have
what
to put
killed
human
me?
face to things.
When somebody comes to pull down your attempts, Amole.
Yes.
So now those that were fighting and saying that this thing is wrong, now Amo.
Yes.
It's NFT.
Yeah. So this is why the nonsense continues to go on in our country, right? Because we show leadership in spurts. And people know that allow small, no, we can't continue. We will not sustain it. Yeah, right? The buildings that are in the Ramsar site, are you saying that if a building is completed, it's exempt because it's completed?
No, he's saying times are difficult. People are struggling. This is not the time to pull down the buildings of people. This is the time to send the strongest message that we will not tolerate building in waterways. It's no better time. I gotta go. Sports is up, but I have to quickly do the most comprehensive website. That's citynewsroom.com.
Give it to us.
The top story there is Labour Ministry to meet striking teachers again over new GE boss, and also GMA wants salaries of members to be pegged at dollar rates over cost of living crisis. Pegging your salary by Charlie, people do all.
Vivian, Abana later. It's time for sports. Don't go anywhere.